All right, everybody, we're back with part 3 of our interview with Bobby Gherardi. Bob, are you still currently involved in racing today in any way?
No, not really. I just hang around the shops and agitate a little bit and listen to what's going on. But I have the feel for the game every day.
Okay. Do you go watch racing currently?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you still watch then?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Who today do you enjoy watching out there?
I'm going to be honest with you. You know, a lot of people don't go to Grand Rapids. And I like giving Grand Rapids Proctor Spirit absolutely Race Lake. Grand Rapids, every now and then, we watch the national champs come to Grand Rapids. I don't know why that is. Thursday night, beautiful night for racing. We get Donnie Shaw, we get Skeeter Esty, we get this fella named Tim Johnson, just enjoyable to watch in a super stock. I'm trying to think of the fourth one here. Let's see. Oh, Buzzy Adams comes up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
they do get some pretty big hitters there on Thursday nights.
The 5 national champs, and then that kid in Pure Stock, he's there. Blevins, I think his name is.
Yep.
Okay, you got that.
Okay. How has racing changed between back when you started your career and today?
Well, you know, competition and technology drives cost, and it just drives the sport. I think somebody had to come in and put their foot, because technology you're never going to stop. Mm-hmm. Competition you're never going to stop. But somebody had to come in and say, hold it a little bit. Just hold it down a little bit. Because we are working with lunch pail holders mainly.
Yep.
Mainly.
Yep.
Not all. But the only thing I seen, and I'm not happy with it, there's not a class that I dislike. I think there's too many classes at a racetrack.
I agree with you. I agree wholeheartedly.
I could be wrong. Maybe that's just the new norm.
Okay.
But I don't know how the tracks can keep going like this. I hope they can.
Okay. Where do you see dirt track racing in 10 or 20 years from now?
I think the boys, I don't have a 2018 book to read yet on the rules,
mm-hmm.
but it sure sounds like to me they're trying to revive it and get more people to participate. And I think 10, 15 years, they'll be arguing about it again.
You might have already kind of answered this question, but is there anything you see with today's racing that you don't like?
No, I don't know. I just enjoy it.
Too many classes?
There's too many classes per night, I think, as far as the racetrack. Now, how are you going to get somebody to come rolling in here, like, just say a Don Shaw, Daryl Nelson, or how are you going to get him here? Mm-hmm. You got to have a little bit of something to get him here.
Mm-hmm. And I think I remember you saying before that these racing programs need to be shorter.
Hibby done a heck of a job, and Grand Rapids does a heck of a job. 10 o'clock, you're on your way home, or you're home.
And that's important.
I think it is to me.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's a different way of looking at it, but that's how I look at it. 3 hours and gone.
Okay. If you were the ruling overlord of dirt track racing today, and you could make any rule or change any policy, is there anything you would do differently?
Well, you're not going to like this. I think I would race these tracks just a little bit less. Now, I know, let me explain myself. I think it's easier on all the competitors. The hardcore competitor is going to race 3-4 nights a week. You're not going to stop it. And that's good. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But the average guy that's maybe racing 2 nights a week, maybe he should have just a little bit less to keep the cars coming.
So,
to
like,
keep them alive.
Maybe a few less shows have more quality and a little less quantity.
I agree with that.
Okay. Is there anybody that you would like to give thanks to for helping you?
Well, that'd be everybody. I mean, I could start right on the bottom. You know, a lot of my friends have passed on, but the Hart family, the Holman family, course, Gary Monroe and his family, Augie Musich and his family, and boy, I hope I'm not. And of course, the Terzic family. They used to help me a little bit, and I appreciated it. And I hope I'm not leaving. I'm probably leaving out 20 people for the Grape
But,
6.
so there's been a lot of people that have helped you.
Oh yes, I did not do this alone. No way in heck.
Okay.
I have friends that were machinists that helped me out. Vic Westerlin. Geez, that's the first time I ever thanked him. I just thought of him offhand.
Or Vern Westerland.
Excuse me, Vern.
Yeah, okay.
Vern Westerlin.
Before we go, is there anything you'd like to say?
Go racing. And I tell you something else. For all the people that used to race, pitmen, drivers, if they all would come to the races on Saturday night, I think you could fill that grandstand.
Okay. Okay. All right, Bob. Well, I really appreciate you sitting down and doing this interview with us, and I can't thank you enough. And I'll see you at the track.
And I will be there.
Thanks, Bobby.